Alright, so we're back now with the training logs, and I suppose this is episode number 23. In the last week, I've had a lot of feedback, let's say, after my last video where I really, complained about the dynamics in age group racing, where there's just so much drafting and it's hard to get a really fair race. And I mean, I can't help but think in the last week, I suppose I've been reflecting on, are we kind of worrying about the wrong thing here? If we worry about trying to set some really fast time or getting a good place in your age group, are you kind of missing the big picture in Ironman? I mean, if you actually look at the race and if you look at what Ironman is, a bunch of people have set a really challenging goal, implemented a routine into their lives that, would push them and improve them physically and mentally. And yet here we are all complaining about, a bike course being 5k short and a few people drafting off each other and making the race easier. I mean, at the end of the day, the actual race only makes up, a tiny portion of the whole Ironman experience. So look, for me, I think I'm just my happiest when I'm actually working towards a goal. And triathlon's a pretty easy avenue for that. There's pretty easy standard goals to set, fast times, qualifying for Kona, things like that. But what's really important isn't actually, achieving that goal. It's the routine that I put in every day, actually working towards it. You can constantly feel yourself getting a bit better each and every day over weeks and months and moving in that good direction. And it's like they say, it's really not about the destination, it's all about like the journey. But yeah, seriously, Ironman's not about a finisher medal or a towel or a t-shirt or, winning your age group, qualifying for Kona. I mean, if that's really what it's all about, you're only getting, I think, a tiny portion of the actual Ironman experience. And really, it's all about that consistent routine, working towards a goal, setting a goal that's challenging physically and mentally, and actually improving yourself, not just in terms of, athletic performance, but stability, order, routine, all those things. Like triathlon can add a lot of things to the average age grouper's life. It can put things in order if you've got that good, healthy routine, a good, healthy balance. Physically and mentally, I think. Just having something to work towards, having a bit of purpose in life, I think is really important. And triathlon's a great avenue for that. But the times, the results, the things like that, they are arbitrary compared to the actual benefit you can get from working hard towards a goal. And triathlon's simply just an avenue to do that exact act, work hard towards a goal. And look, when it comes to drafting, look, at the end of the day, all that hard work, the improvements you've had in your personal life, physical, mental well-being in the lead up to an Ironman, no amount of drafting on a race is ever going to take that away from you. And look, with that being said, let's have a look at this week's training, which starts out now just with a 4.8 kilometer swim. Monday was Lauren's 21st, so didn't do too much training that day, and we finished it off around lunchtime. Tuesday lunch, we're on the bike for about an hour of upper aerobic specific work, so I spend about 4 minutes at 230 watts, 4 minutes at 200 watts, so it's kind of going between 70.3 power and Ironman power, basically, just bouncing between the two, trying to build some aerobic. Wednesday morning, 4.8 kilometers in the water. Again, a really endurance specific set, and that's what we're kind of focusing on at the moment in the water, is building that aerobic and muscle endurance. Wednesday lunch is a 50-minute moderate run on the treadmill again, and you'll see a lot of my volume this week is done on the treadmill. Just as we ramp it back up, I like to do the running indoors just to try and take a bit of load off the legs. And Wednesday afternoon finishes now 10 by 4 minutes at 260 watts with a cadence of like 55 RPM. So it's a real strength endurance ride. And we had to test out some light setup for Lauren's 21st. So Thursday morning's a 2-hour aerobic ride, averaging like 170-ish watts.
And we'll be moving on and singing that same old song. Yeah, with me, singing I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me.
We finish off Friday now with 2.6 kilometers in the water of like technique and drill stuff. So really just trying to improve my technique, which is an area I think if I'm gonna take a lot of time off my swim, technique and drills, like that's where I'm gonna make it up the most, is improving my swim technique. All right, so the Saturday long ride this week, we kept it, reasonably aerobic. I think the average power was like 175 watts, or 200 was like the normalized power. And I did that one outdoors just to get some experience, on some hills and actually technically riding. A lot of my training is done indoors at the moment. Off the back of the ride was just a 30-minute easy brick, so 5:12 per kilometer for half an hour. And we finish off Saturday now just with another strength session. So yeah, same as Tuesday, leg strength, core work, injury prevention mainly. So it's kind of just a circuit. And Sunday now, last workout of the week, that's 2 hours at 5:10 per kilometer. So that took us to 23.8 kilometers total. Super moderate and aerobic, just a long volume run to finish the week. And that one was done on a reasonably hilly course, but fairly flat where I was running. So totals for the week now, that's 22 hours of training with 14.8 kilometers in the water, 313 kilometers on the bike, 75 kilometers on the run, 2 strength sessions, and that's it for the week.